Welcome to Echoes Untold, where history whispers, and we listen. If you're new here, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel to stay updated with stories that shaped our world. December 19, 2016, Berlin. The air is cold, festive lights shine across the city, and one of the most beloved German traditions is in full swing. The Christmas market. Families gather around wooden stalls filled with ornaments, hot mulled wine, roasted chestnuts, and holiday cheer. For centuries, these markets symbolized warmth, community, and the spirit of the season. But on this night, joy turned to horror. What should have been a celebration of peace became one of the deadliest terror attacks in modern German history. At approximately 8:02 p.m., a large black truck was driven at high speed into the bustling Breitscheidplatz Christmas market, right next to the historic Kaiser Wilhelm Memorial Church. The vehicle plowed through the crowd, striking stalls, scattering tables, and crushing anyone in its path. Within moments, chaos erupted. The sound of holiday music was drowned out by screams, the crash of shattering wood, and the screech of metal. Witnesses described people running in every direction, some frozen in shock, others desperately searching for loved ones. The truck came to a halt after smashing into the market, leaving devastation behind, 12 people dead, and 56 injured. Emergency services rushed to the scene. Sirens wailed across central Berlin as police and paramedics fought to secure the area and save lives. Survivors were escorted out, while others searched frantically among the wreckage for family and friends. In the middle of this panic, the driver of the truck fled on foot, disappearing into the Berlin night. Within hours, suspicion turned toward terrorism. German authorities identified the truck as a stolen vehicle belonging to a Polish delivery company. Tragically, its original driver, Lukasz Urban, had been found shot and killed in the cab. He had likely tried to stop the hijacker and paid with his life. The attacker was later identified as Anis Amri, a 24-year-old Tunisian asylum seeker. Amri had been on the radar of German security services due to links with extremist networks. He had been denied asylum but remained in Germany due to bureaucratic complications. For 4 days after the attack, Amri managed to evade capture. His flight across Europe, from Berlin to the Netherlands, then to France, and finally to Italy, became one of the largest manhunts in modern European history. On December 23, Italian police officers confronted him in Milan during a routine check. Amri opened fire, injuring one officer but was ultimately shot and killed in the exchange. The attack shook Germany to its core. Chancellor Angela Merkel addressed the nation the following morning, calling it a terrorist attack, and expressing sorrow for the victims and their families. For a country still grappling with questions about immigration and integration, the event intensified debates about national security, refugee policies, and border controls. For Berliners, the Christmas market, a place of joy and tradition, had been transformed into a crime scene. Yet, just days later, the market reopened. It was a symbolic gesture. Life would continue, traditions would endure, and fear would not triumph over community. The Berlin Christmas market attack was part of a broader wave of vehicle ramming assaults inspired by extremist groups during the mid-2010s. Similar attacks had already struck Nice, France earlier that year, killing 86 people during Bastille Day celebrations. These incidents highlighted a troubling shift in terrorist tactics, the use of everyday objects, cars, trucks, knives, as weapons. Such attacks required little planning, were hard to detect in advance, and inflicted maximum psychological impact. It's important to pause here. Behind every headline are human lives. The 12 people killed in Berlin were sons, daughters, mothers, fathers, friends, and colleagues. Among them were Germans, Italians, a Czech woman, and an Israeli woman visiting with her husband. Dozens of others still carry the physical and emotional scars of that night. Each year since 2016, Berlin holds memorial services at Breitscheidplatz. A gold-colored line embedded in the ground traces the path of the truck, serving as a somber reminder of the attack. The memorial bears the words, "To the victims of the terrorist attack on December 19, 2016, for a peaceful coexistence of all people." The Berlin Christmas market attack remains a painful chapter in recent European history. It showed how fragile peace can be and how acts of hate can strike at the heart of traditions meant to bring joy. Yet it also showed resilience. Markets reopened, people returned, and Berliners refused to let fear define their city. Thank you for joining us on this journey through history. If you found this story meaningful, please like, share, and subscribe to Echoes Untold. Together we'll continue to uncover the echoes of the past. Because here at Echoes Untold, history whispers, and we listen,